Hey, what are you eating? What are you eating? Don't wag it off. Hi friends, welcome to Funshine Fab Crochet. I am Kelsey, and before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, I just want to show you really quick. Last week, I worked on this skirt on camera in a little crochet with me style video, and over the weekend, I had just enough yarn left to make a matching top. So I just wanted to show that off. Let's get to the good stuff. Well, hello! You want to join me? Have a seat. You're so beautiful, and they're so lucky to have you here. I say it every time. If you see the blanket breathing, that is Sunday. My dog. Here's the deal, Pickle. I had to change out of that outfit because I had to go ship something, and it's like 30 degrees outside, and obviously that's not a very warm outfit to wear when it's 30 degrees outside. And I was too lazy to change back, so continuity who? Okay, forget about breathing. If you hear Sunday licking herself, sorry, she's not gonna stop. She never stops. I had a whole plan today about how I was gonna make a Valentine's Day sweater, and I still probably will. But I got on the Michaels app and I looked at the yarn they had, and they had the red I wanted in cotton, but they didn't have the pink at any of the Michaels nearby. I had to order it online. So I didn't order it online, but I was thinking I could maybe just find a different red and pink. I wanted to make it cotton, but I don't think it's gonna work out. I got to looking at my works in progress pile again, and I was like, fine, I'll do another work in progress, because I do have scrap yarn I need to get rid of. So I was like, I'll just grab the scrappy one on top. And I expected this to be two different pieces, like each side of a cardigan, because that's how I last remembered this. I haven't worked on it in a long time. And if you don't know, when you make a cardigan, you make each side individually and then stitch them up the middle. I pulled it out. Imagine my surprise when it's one piece, one cardigan. So I try it on, and what do you know? The body's finished. It just needs a few rows on each sleeve. So I was like, yeah, obviously I'm doing this one. And hopefully with the colors we choose today, we can save it, because I think this is turning out kind of ugly. Oh well. And thank goodness I just happened to look and pay attention, because one sleeve has one more row than the other. And if I hadn't noticed that and one sleeve was longer than the other, I would have been really irritated at myself. But we noticed no NBD, as they say. So yeah, let's see if we can save this and turn it into something I love. And if not, I'll just donate it, whatever. Also, here's my lava lamp. We don't have much to do today, but I am hoping that by the end there's lava. But we'll see. Don't know what size hook I was using last time I worked on this, but we're gonna guess it's green size, which is 6.5 millimeter. I think what I don't like about this is the colors. If you don't know, you start from the armpit and work your way out of these cardigans. The colors on the inside are beautiful. I love this purple and this orange and then this purple together, like really rich colors. And then I kind of love the neon pink. That gives it some pizzazz. Love this green. Somewhere here on the front and maybe in the center of the back, we lost the plot. I don't know. It gets so pastel. I also fear there's a chance I started this so long ago that it was before I realized the importance of weaving in your ends. So I do think there is a chance this could just absolutely, completely come apart after like, you know, X amount of washes. This is pretty big. Most people probably would not consider this scrap yarn. Well, I don't know. Matter of opinion, whatever you're into. This, much smaller, probably scrappier to most. And then I got some of this. This is the yarn I used to make that shirt and skirt you saw in the beginning. And then I'm frogging this old beanie that I did not like. So that's kind of what we got to work with. Oh, also last week I talked about how good my vanilla coffee was. No, I'm sorry, mocha. We're back to mocha. Okay, now the sleeves are the same length. Oh, and if these scrap yarns aren't enough, I have plenty more to choose from. Like boxes full, like trash bags full. Although I'm not sure when I last worked on this cardigan, I remember I have a video of when I started it, and it was when I lived in the last house I lived in. So we moved in here in 2022. I started this at least 3 years ago. In one of my recent videos, I talked about colors I never used next to each other in Scrappy projects, and one of my examples was red and green because it looks like Christmas. And here I am, using red and green right next to each other. Luckily, this red is kind of like a rusty kind of color, so maybe it's not too Christmassy. All I know is I need to avoid pastels, okay, because that's what made me fall out of love with this thing. Maybe a little red and green will take it from Easter to Christmas. Who knows? I imagine this video is going to be very short because there's so little to do. Future me, is this video short? To move something out of my work in progress pile to my hanging up finished zone, that's all that matters. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. I don't like these like pastel-y colors together. I like them together, but not on this project. After I get done with this purple, which I shouldn't have used, because as I rotate this sleeve, I realize there is the same color purple. I need to use like a red. Okay, can we save the day with some red? Do we have lava yet? We're getting there. Lava to come. Okay. That saved the day. I am indeed gonna have to recruit some other scrap yarn. This is not enough. It's enough in amount, but it's not enough different colors. I cannot believe I stopped working on this so close to it being finished. What the heck's wrong with me? And you know, I do have a bunch of projects that I have been thinking about frogging. Sitting over there looking at me. Okay, let's get more yarn. I grabbed like a purple raspberry-ish color, kind of a peach color, a neon green, which I'm not confident I'm gonna be able to use for sure. And then I made this hat like a million billion years ago for a baby. So we're gonna frog this baby hat. This yarn is a little bit thinner than I realized, but that is okay. The only reason I think the neon green could work is this one neon pink stripe. Hopefully the neons can get just tied in. I'm undecided. You know, I almost grabbed like a pastel yellow kind of color, and then I was like, wait, what am I thinking? I'm trying to avoid pastels. I'm losing the whole plot. Sometimes when you're like this close to a project, you just, you know, focus in and you lose the bigger picture, and you need to like step away and look at it with fresh eyes sometimes. Purple. Complete. We have lava. What is that though? Getting rid of scrap yarn is so satisfying. I say that in every video, but it's true. Here is one sleeve, and here is the other. I think it's time to make the little cuffs at the end. So of course I'm gonna go down probably 2 hook sizes and do a 5.5 millimeter. Maybe I could do the neon green for a cuff. Is that the vibe? I got this neon green yarn at Ollie's. I don't know if Ollie's is everywhere, but occasionally they have yarn. And I think it's Big Twist brand. Yeah, so it's from Joann's Orig. Italy. I got it for $2.99 at Ollie's. And I actually got 4 or 5 skeins, and I made a little mini dress with the other ones. And now we're just using what I have left over. Sunday is snoring. Seal it with a slip stitch. I've been thinking about what color I want to do for cuff number 2. And as much as I want to undo this old red beanie, I'm not going to make that cuff red. Because with this green cuff, too much Christmas. Cute. Okay, let's look. I think for this one we should do a cool color because we just had 2 warm ones. I've had to ask this question in 3 videos now. Is this a warm color or a cool color? It's kind of like a purple, but the name of it is raspberry. Whatever, it's cool enough for me. I need to hurry and drink this because I think it's getting too late for me to be having caffeine. The little purple hat I was using to frog earlier came from a box of other baby hats. I used to try and sell them when I used to sell at this event that was outside in the cold around Christmas time. And I just had some stragglers left that never sold. And yeah, I think I'll be undoing all of them eventually. And you know, one unfortunate thing about that event, as much as I loved it, is, yeah, it was outside in the cold, which was unfortunate because I have a hard time crocheting when it's really cold and my hands are cold. But in addition to that, there was a campfire there. And no matter where I was set up, because I sold there many years, the campfire always made all my crochet stuff smell like a fire. And that was not appealing. I have a friend who asked me to make a Shiba Inu, like just a little plushie. And I'm excited to try it. I think I'm gonna have to do color changes because they kind of have like, you know, orangish fur and a white belly usually. And I'm not great at doing color changes like that. I'm kind of like just stripes kind of girl. I love a challenge though, so I am gonna try to make that dog and we'll see how it goes. But you know, honestly, the only reason I haven't started it yet is because the yarn color of the fur has been kind of difficult to pinpoint. Because it's like they're kind of yellow, they're kind of orange, they're kind of tan. And I've had a hard time finding that yarn color, especially in a fuzzy yarn. I prefer to make plushies in a fuzzy yarn because it hides the stitches a little, but also they're just softer. So stay tuned. There may or may not be a Shiba Inu in my next video. Also, if you remember the possum trash bag holders I made a long time ago before Christmas, and then I made a tutorial about how I make them, I got an order for one, and she requested that I give it eyes, like sewn on buttons, instead of the little X eyes that, you know, makes the possum look dead. And that was my first time sewing eyes on one, and it turned out really cute, I thought. I was glad to get that request. I should have taken into consideration when I was using this purple yarn and that neon green for the other cuff that this purple is a lot thicker. So I'm not sure these sleeve cuffs are gonna look identical, but what can you do? I'm sure as heck not undoing them. Shall we try her on together? Okay, I think it turned out pretty cute. Just ignore the rest of my outfit if you could. I obviously would not wear leggings with this cardigan. Or maybe I would, but not these. I'm not gonna say the colors I chose at the end of the sleeves saved the day, but I'm not gonna say they didn't. It's definitely not giving as much like pastel, but it still has the scrap yarn hippie vibe that I love. I still like the insides of the arms the most, like this chunk. She truly is a scrap project. I do probably think I will keep it now. And you know, I'm glad I made the sleeves as long as I did because I never make the sleeves long enough. I don't know what's wrong with me. As a tall girl, I should be aware that when you're tall, you need longer sleeves. Look at that. To the rings. If you enjoyed this type of video and you want to see more crochet with me or craft with me type videos, then subscribe. And if you have any ideas for future videos, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. Until then, I will see you guys soon. Bye.